how much can we override the evolutionary desires with our sort of cultural fashions of the day that maybe represent other desirable aspects like wealth?
Well, wealth is resources have always been important, especially to women. So, is a man able to acquire resources, and is he willing to dispense them to her and her kids? So that's always important. In traditional cultures, that boils down to hunting skills. So I asked a colleague friend, Kim Hill, who's probably the world's leading expert on the Ache of Paraguay, and you ask him, like, what leads to high status in the Ache in males? Hunting skills. That's
Nice.
the one thing, the big variable,
And that's resources.
and that's resources. Now, what's interesting about modern culture is we have cash economies, but cash economies are relatively recent, and historically, there's over the vast 99% of human evolutionary history, you weren't able to stockpile resources in the way that you are today. Although there are interestingly certain ways you can do it. So like you kill a large game animal. Okay, you bring it back. You get some status points because you give some to your family. You can share it more widely with the group, etc. But it's going to go bad, right? You can't just say, I'm going to keep this carcass around for the next several months. Okay, but and I think it's Steve Pinker who might have coined this phrase that they store the meat in the bodies of other people, and so, for example, they store it in their friends. So, hunting success is, it's a hit or miss kind of thing. So you might come back empty-handed 4 times out of 5, but when you do, you share your meat with others, and then and then they reciprocate by sharing their meat with you. And so you can store resources in the bodies of other people, which is, I think, an interesting way to think about it. But that can only go so far. And when you have cash economies, you have both the ability to stockpile resources, but also this kind of explosion in inequality of resources. And that's evolutionarily recent.